With Kirby Dach being injured for the rest of this season, next year is looking even more important for him if he wants to have a future in the NHL. We all remember when the Montreal Canadiens made a big splash at the draft a couple years ago and went out and acquired him from the Chicago Blackhawks, and things were looking good at first in his time in Montreal. But since then, things have not looked great. His first season there, he played 58 games before getting injured, and then last season he was only able to get in 2 games before he got injured for the rest of the season. And then this year, he hasn't been nearly as good as he was in his first couple in Montreal, and now he only got to play in 57 games this year and only put up 10 goals and 22 points, which is not something that you want out of your potential second line center. And I really think this puts Montreal's GM in a very interesting situation, because I think it's kind of clear at this point that while he may be a serviceable NHL player, he's not a second line center that the Montreal Canadiens were hoping he would be. So I think going out this summer and acquiring one, whether it be by trade or free agency, is probably priority number one for the team. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Kirby Dach, but we kind of have to be realistic at this point. This season, he's bounced from the second, third, and fourth lines because he hasn't really been able to find a place. His ice time is down from last season, and while he is still on a decent contract with one more year at $3.36 million, I don't see how the Montreal Canadiens end up keeping him from next season if he continues to disappoint in his numbers. But let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below, and make sure you drop a follow for more trade deadline coverage.